Well, Enzo Fernandes injury worry after Chelsea was celebrating their win against Tottenham Hotspur yesterday 4-1 in favor of Chelsea. Nicholas Jackson scoring a hat-trick and Carl Palmer scoring a penalty. They've gone ahead to get some bad news that is really discomforting their hearts all over the world, as one of their most expensive signings after Moise Caicedo has gotten what we call an injury that we are yet to obviously reveal to you and what part of the body has been affected. Welcome to the Rokani Media Football. How are you guys and where are you watching us from? We are here to bring you what the manager of Man City is really saying about his team. He's very happy and is a jovial mode as he hates to play against this side of Chelsea on Sunday, and the referee that is going to be in between that game or officiating it officially has been named, and they're obviously going to bring him to see to it that you guys get to know. And that's why you always want to keep it Rokani Media Football, because of what we bring to you onto this beautiful channel of yours. So smash the like button, comment and share. If you're only watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. And here we go. And the Muslims, Barakallahu Fikum. The Christians, always, God is God, and He is really the one responsible for everything we go through. If at all you're going through a trying time, no one else will obviously get you to where you deserve to be apart from Lord God. That is it. Now, this is coming in from Argentina. A source has confirmed, and it's Gaston Edul, very close source to Argentina news and all about Argentina, known as she's called All About Argentina, and they've gone ahead to confirm to us that Enzo Fernandes had discomfort in his ankle, and that is why he asked for a change last night. He's expected to play against Manchester City and be present with Argentina national team. So the injury worry has gone ahead not to obviously throw in loads of people out of their mind, because it looks like he's going to be available ahead of the Man City. But that's an if, but it's not 100% confirmed that it's obviously going to make it, as Manchester City are hosted by Chelsea at the Stamford Bridge on Sunday. He really went ahead to play a very important role in the game that saw Chelsea beat Tottenham Hotspur, as Pochettino returned to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium as the opponent of Tottenham Hotspur, and everything went on in favor of Chelsea. So Enzo Fernandes, to me, he's really a very good player that I got to know when Ralf Rangnick was given the job of Manchester United as an interim manager, and he gave the team 5 players to sign, and Julian Alves and Enzo Fernandes were part of those 5 players that he told them to sign. And that's when I get to know about him, and I really went ahead to follow up on him. But by the time, he was only costing 30 million euros, I think, and what they did with Benfica was simple. Let's sell this player on a cheap, and obviously the amount of money that you sell him will be having a 30% give back to us if at all you obviously sell him. And they went ahead to sell him for 120 million euros, meaning that the team where he came in through got close to 40 million euros. When you add it to the 20 they paid, that is like 60 million euros gotten from the player. And if at all any team went there by the time to sign him, Enzo Fernandes would have been a player to play for that side. So, to my own understanding, I all believe that things are really going on well, but Enzo Fernandes is really injured. He had an ankle injury, and you don't know whether it's obviously going to escalate or not. I really said the same thing when Gabriel Jesus came off the pitch when they are playing Sevilla, and he said that it's just a minor injury. And I told people it's not minor, not until we see to it that he returns in the game that Arsenal was going to play in the weekend, and they're going to play against Sheffield. And we all got to know that it's not a minor injury, because ever since then, they played against Sevilla, and it's now 2 weeks. He's not yet back. You get? He is not yet back. So it shows you that they might be reporting that he's going to be available for the game of Chelsea. He's going to even to go for the international break, but it might not go that way, because that might be the thought of everyone, but things can really turn out. So we wait and see whether he's obviously going to be training ahead of that game of Chelsea. Now, after that win against Tottenham Hotspur, Enzo Fernandes took to his Instagram and said, "Thank you for your good messages. I'm working on my recovery to get to the weekend in the very best way." So he has also gone ahead and confirmed that he obviously has some pain in his ankle. There was a twist in his ankle, and he's really working hard to see to it that he really gets to his recovery, and that shows that even the players gonna hate to confirm. So let's wait and see how that really pans out in a nick of time, because lots of things are obviously going to happen on the weekend. Trust me, they'll always need him. They'll need him badly, because they are going to play the best team in the league, and that is Manchester City, and they're also topping the table with how many points? With 27 points right about now. Spurs is having 26, and Chelsea have a very big role to play, and you know it that when Pochettino is playing these big teams, there is the way he obviously comes out and obviously puts in a fourth gear that no one else expects. And I think they played very well against Tottenham Hotspur. They attacked, they were really hungry, and you saw to it that the game was an end-to-end game, head on heads, and everything was obviously going on as Pochettino really wanted it to be. And let's go to the referee who is obviously going to officiate this game. It's none other than Mike Taylor, who will take charge of Chelsea's Premier League clash against Manchester City at the Stamford Bridge. And the VAR referee is going to be Jared Gillett. He's obviously going to be in the VAR, and that shows you that it's going to be a highly intensive game. Anthony Taylor is really one of those referees that has gone ahead to create very many controversies into his officiation, but wait and see how that really goes on and see how he's obviously going throughout that game. I think on Saturday or Friday, I'll bring you exactly what you need to know about this game, the predicted Chelsea starting 11, the Man City predicted starting 11, and so on and so forth. Now, the team they're going to face, Manchester City, is having its manager who is obviously up in the sky. He's obviously smiling from ear to ear. That is Pep Guardiola, and has gone ahead to obviously put out a statement that hails his players about how hungry they are after winning a treble the previous season. He says, "I'm so happy with the start of the season. I can see my players are hungry and want more success. For a manager, nothing can beat this. To have players who are so driven, professional, consistent, and determined is all you can ask for." So he's like sending a message to Chelsea that amidst you getting a win against Tottenham Hotspur, you are not obviously going to obviously irritate the side of Spurs. You're not going to scare us, because we are really having something different that is better than you. And what's that? He's saying it's all about his players being hungry and they want more success. And he says there is nothing like that beats other teams. He's talking about professionalism in his players, consistency and determination to obviously take on the opponents, and they really get to where they want to be. So there are three things that are really driving the side of Pep Guardiola to the success they're obviously getting. It's all about professionalism, consistency, and determination. That's what Pep Guardiola is obviously telling us about this team of Manchester City that is going to obviously become a juggernaut into the league. So that colossal force that has been built by Manchester City is obviously going to be tested by Pep Guardiola. Sorry, it's going to be tested by Pochettino in that side. And we all understand that Chelsea versus the big teams, they've gone ahead obviously to put in a force. They drew with Liverpool. I think it was it 1-1 or 2-2 at the beginning of the season. Then they drew with Chelsea. They've gone ahead to obviously draw with Arsenal, and they've gone ahead to beat Tottenham Hotspur. So it shows you that they might be a giant killer. These other teams, the small like Brentford, have gone ahead to come in through and obviously get a result. Teams like Nottingham Forest have come at Stamford Bridge and got a result, but it looks like they are not willing to obviously give teams that are really big what to go on and obviously brag about that they went ahead and beat Pochettino. So Poch is obviously fired up and he's ready to take this to the next level. That is it coming in from Pep Guardiola. And we wait and see how that game is going to obviously to go on, as we wait to see how they fare tonight. That is Manchester City, with Erling Haaland having a knock in his ankle, but is gonna hit obviously be past fit to obviously take on the side of young boys. So we wait and see, and now I call upon for your reactions about the Enzo Fernandes injury worry in the comment section below. What do you make about Mike Taylor being the referee to officiate the game between Chelsea versus Manchester City on Sunday, and Pep Guardiola revealing to us the 3 components that he obviously sees in his players that have gonna hit obviously look more hungry: the professionalism, the determination, and the consistency they've gonna hate to put in through to obviously take on the other opponents, to see to it that they obviously win this league again. So smash the like button, comment and share. I'm out. For the Muslims, Barakallahu fikum. The Christians, may the living to God bless you abundantly. Second video of the day, more is yet to come onto this channel. A sign out.